Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. I ain't seen y'all in so long. Well, it's a fucking new year and shit. It's a new year and the white people is running crazy and they running amok, and you know I had to come to y'all and talk about it in the motherfucking dark room. Yes, we in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the fucking dark room tonight. Yeah, let's get right. I gotta get right to the shits. Please like, share, and subscribe. If your screen is dark, it ain't you. If you see bubbles, you ain't blowing them. That's just me. I gotta come to y'all in the dark room so I can stay focused and talk about this shit that I want to come to y'all and talk about. Why is they running the muck in the Capitol, honey? They going crazy. White people going mad. I just want to know why they going amok in the motherfucking Capitol, honey. See, this is why y'all thought it was a game. When he told them people to stand up and stand back and stand down and stand this way and make a left and make a right. Oh, y'all thought it was a game. When that's what Orange Man had said. He told them to stand back and stand down, right? And then, today he said, because we're going to march to the Capitol. So y'all didn't think when he said they going to march to the Capitol that y'all should have went and got back up? No. Y'all just going to let him go march to the Capitol? That's crazy.
Tonight,
let's go right to it.
With just one day until Georgia's key Senate runoffs.
We need you to vote, Georgia.
Including President-elect Biden taking aim at President Trump.
I don't know why he still wants the job. He doesn't want to do the work.
It comes after the president can be heard on a call pushing Georgia's Republican election officials to overturn his loss in the state. NBC News obtained a recording of that stunning 62-minute conversation where the president urges those officials to find votes for him. Biden narrowly won Georgia by 11,779 votes.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
Later, saying to the Republican Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger,
and there's nothing wrong with saying that, that you've recalculated.
The president repeatedly asserting false claims of widespread fraud.
There are many infractions, and the bottom line is many, many times the 11,779 margin that they said.
Now, he keep repeating the number. He keep repeating it. The 11,779 that they got. In order to beat, them, they would have to get 11,780, right? I know this is breaking the law somewhere in the land, right? I know this is breaking some type of law somewhere. I mean, I'm not understanding why he's still in the White House. Then they asked the question today on CNN. Should he be allowed for the next 2 weeks to be in the White House? Hell no. He just told them people to go to the Capitol and basically do whatever they wanted to do. And they did. I don't understand why him still there. Oh, but has that been Black Lives Matter, honey, that stormed the Capitol? Oh, we would have a problem. Right? Right.
Lost by.
Raffensperger pushing back.
Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
Today, Raffensperger said he did not feel the president pressured him. But Republican Senator David Perdue, who is locked in a razor-tight race in tomorrow's runoff, slamming Raffensperger.
And I'm still shocked that a member of the Republican Party would tape a sitting president and then leak that. It's disgusting in my view.
Late today, Raffensperger insisting he did not release the audio in an interview with NBC's Blaine Alexander.
I don't know how it got released, but at the end of the day, what he said was not factually correct. And I want to make sure that people understand the facts.
The president will campaign in Georgia tonight as some of his allies tell NBC News they are worried that phone call could depress Republican turnout and even harm America's democracy. Lester.
All right, Kristen Welker at the White House this evening.
I just want to know, like, why him still playing on phones? Every phone call has been recorded and leaked already for the last 4 fucking years. I'm not understanding why him still playing on the White House phone. I don't get that. I don't get why he still has a Twitter. It's just a lot of things that I don't get, but it's 2021, and I figure, we was done with all the bullshit and the shenanigans in 2020, but no. We have a president that we can't even evict out the goddamn White House. Somebody open up a courthouse so we can get an eviction notice and put it on this nigga's desk. What the fuck? This shit is out of fucking control.
Thanks. Tonight, some House Democrats are asking the FBI to investigate the president's call to that Georgia official. The question is, did it break the law? Pete Williams has been reporting on this. Pete, what do we know?
Lester, most legal experts say it would be very hard to bring a federal or state criminal case. Federal law makes it a crime to knowingly and willfully attempt to deprive the residents of a state of a fair election. Keyword, knowingly. A prosecutor would have to prove that the president knew that he lost the election, and that might be difficult since he seems to think he won.
Well, no, it's not difficult because I just proved it when he said out his own mouth that they did not have enough and that they needed some more. He knew that they did not have enough votes, sir. What the fuck are you talking about? And why do we always have to call the FBI when the shit is right here in your face? He said it out his own mouth. Hello? What is the investigation for? Y'all always want to open up the investigation to prolong some shit that y'all already motherfucking know. He said it out his own goddamn mouth that they didn't have enough votes. He knew that they lost, son.
State law makes it a crime to importune, that is, to urge someone to commit election fraud, and there's no knowing requirement. The local prosecutor in Georgia would need more, though, than just the phone call, possibly including testimony from others in the White House, and that might be hard to get.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our...
How is that gonna be hard to get? How is that gonna be hard to get when people is running amok in the White House? Why do we have to go and find people to testify about the phone call when the phone call is right here in our faces, out of his own mouth? Why do we need to go find the people? Why do people need to testify for the bullshit when we see it right here? The public people can see it. It's right here in our face. Right here. I'm not understanding. Y'all just want to prolong this situation. This man don't want to go to goddamn jail. That's all that's about. Him don't want to go to jail. Him don't want to go to jail. That's all it's about. Nobody wants to go to jail. Now let's go over the call one more time.
1,000 votes, and I have them times a lot, and therefore I won the state. I only need 11,000 votes. Fellas, I need 11,000 votes. Give me a break. We have that in spades already.
That is the great negotiator? The great deal maker? That's the art of the deal? Fellas, this is a scared bully pushed into a corner of his own making and desperately...
Now, Trump used to have a show called The Apprentice, right? On The Apprentice, you have to go in there and, sometimes negotiate deals and, do businesses to get money and stuff like that. If he was on his own show, he failed. He lost. Fellas, I need this many votes. Come on, give me a break. He lost. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And y'all are trying to tell me that this man did not tell on himself? And this is not cause for impeachment? When he was already impeached in the first fucking place? And then y'all gonna say, should he be in there for another 2 weeks until the inauguration? For what? Why would he be in there for another 2 weeks until inauguration? Why would we do that to ourselves, people? That's what I want to know. So he can blow up the inauguration or some shit? If I'm Joe Biden, at this point, he don't incite it and gaslit a whole riot today at Capitol Hill. If I'm Joe Biden, I don't want him near the inauguration. He is not even invited to the party. He don't need to swear me in. He don't need to come make a speech. None of that, because at this point, he is a safety hazard to the American people. And he's a safety hazard to our president. Right? So why would we want him there if he's doing this over there? I'm not understanding. Why would he still be in office? Y'all calling him Mimic. Oh, he's Mimic. He's Mimic. And yeah, is he now? Please.
Trying to get out. The president, like all bullies, also tries threatening Georgia officials on the call. But before we play any of those other clips, a quick reminder, the state of Georgia counted the vote 3 times. 3 times. Found no fraud or irregularities of any consequence whatsoever. And the president's answer to that? Well, just lie. Say you've counted again and say it came out differently.
And there's nothing wrong with saying that, that you've recalculated, because the 2,236 and absentee ballots, I mean, they're all exact numbers that were done by accounting firms, law firms, etc. And even if you cut them in half, and cut them in half again, it's more votes than we need.
Yeah, just you cut them in half and then a half again. One point the president...
This is where Tasha K learned the recording that phone call shit from. I'm happy that we recorded this phone call. I'm so damn happy because I'm happy that they stormed the fucking Capitol today. I'm just happy because listen, give them the same energy that y'all was giving Black Lives Matter. I'm sorry. I am happy to be an American citizen. Cause baby, they went up in there and they got through. They got past the gates, and y'all was wondering how did that happen? How did it happen? They staged a coup. They said they staged a coup. Yes, the fuck they did. And where was Big Brother at when they staged that shit? Y'all watch Big Brother do it yourself. The very president. He said, we're going to march down to the Capitol. He told right then and there what was about to happen. But y'all know. Y'all just think everything is, Why they got to storm the Capitol today? As y'all count the votes again. Well, why? Why today? Oh. And then after he did all of that, he went and played golf. He said, fuck this shit. I gotta go. After they don't stage the coup. He gathered all of them niggas right on up. Are they gangsters and hoodlums and, what y'all call black people? Terrorist threats. I love it.
Claims he won Georgia by 500,000 votes. A bit later, he lowers it to mere hundreds of thousands.
There's no way I lost Georgia. There's no way. We won by hundreds of thousands of votes. I'm just going by small numbers. When you add them up, they're many times the 11,000. But I won that state by hundreds of thousands of votes.
He didn't. virtually no claim he made on this call is true. About halfway through, Brad Raffensperger's legal advisor debunks a string of them.
Do you think it's possible that they shredded ballots in Fulton County? Because that's what the rumor is. And also that Dominion took out machines. That Dominion is really moving fast to get rid of their machinery. Do you know anything about that? Because that's illegal.
This is Ryan Germany. No, Dominion has not moved any machinery out of Fulton County. We're having.
Well, but have they moved? Have they moved the inner parts of the machines and replaced them with other parts?
No.
You sure, Ryan?
I'm sure, Mr. President.
And what about the ballots? The shredding of the ballots. Have they been shredding ballots?
No, the only investigation that we have into that, they have not been shredding any ballots.
Nigga! He said no! How many fucking times you want him to say no, nigga? Like, no in every language is the same thing. No. Spanish, no. French, no. What the fuck you want him to say? Like, no, they ain't shred shit. No. No, nigga, no. None of that shit happened, nigga. It's just your imagination. Nigga, once again, no.
It's like speaking to a child. I mean, that's how you speak to a child. No,
right.
They haven't done that. No, sir. Nope, they haven't done that either. And so it goes throughout the call. Germany and Raffensperger calling out the president point by point again and again, politely, but telling the truth. Something the man overseeing Georgia's voting systems also did today.
Again, this is all easily, provably false. Yet the president persists. And by doing so, undermines Georgians' faith in the election system, especially Republican Georgians in this case, which is important because we have a big election coming up tomorrow, and everybody deserves to have their vote counted if they want it to be, Republican and Democrat alike.
Which gets us back to tonight, and it's supposed to be why the president is in that state right now. You see the rally there. Looks like Donnie Jr. is there talking, getting them riled up. A person familiar with the matter says that after Saturday's call, the president floated the idea of pulling out of appearing in Georgia tonight. The Associated Press reporting he was persuaded to go ahead and use the event to air his election grievances. I'm sure that was really a tough persuade. Like he really needed a big push to air his grievances. He would never miss an opportunity to air his imaginary grievances, which you have to assume will include his continued assault on the election system there. The president has been so amped on this Georgia scam that he's running that two sources tell CNN the White House made 18 attempted calls to Secretary Raffensperger between the election and Saturday. 18 times they tried to reach him, finally resulting in that call. What's more, members of the president's legal team were with him as well on the call. So was Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. And though a small number of Republican lawmakers, most notably Senator Mitt Romney and Congressman Adam Kinzinger, have criticized the president for this and his other behavior, most haven't. They're scared, including Georgia Senator David Perdue, who was angry, just not about the nation's chief executive potentially engaged in election tampering.
I guess I was raised differently, Sandra. My mom and dad were school teachers, but to have a statewide elected official, regardless of party, tape unknowing to tape without disclosing a conversation, private conversation with the president of the United States and then leaking it to the press is disgusting.
Disgusting. Apparently the call itself, I guess his mom and dad didn't mind lies and attempts to subvert American democracy. No problem with that in the Perdue family. The call with its overtones of thuggery and conspiracy does bring back memories of the last time the president was recorded leaning on someone for help winning the election. The phone call to Ukraine's president he got impeached for. The one that this Republican senator who voted to acquit said he learned so much from.
I believe that the president has learned from this case. What do you believe the president?
The president didn't learn not a damn thing when he got impeached because it was a fake impeach. Because y'all said that he was impeached, and then all of a sudden, you know, he wasn't impeached. It was like, he is, but he's not. He is, but he's not. Like, how is it that you get fired, but you still come to work? Like, how does that happen? Like, I just want to know, is that the only job you can do that at? Because I want that job. That job sounds good. That's a good job. Because I just want to know. It's like, he got fired, but he got to come to work. Like, huh? So what is the vice president for? What is he back there doing? What does he do? What does he do? Because ain't he there so in case something happens to the president? Well, the president had happened to get impeached, and nothing happened, and the vice president that's, you know, was just there chilling. Like, okay, maybe it's my turn. Oh, maybe it's not. Like, no, it's not your turn. It's not. Because he don't want to let you lead nothing. He gotta be there. Like, is y'all fucking serious? Y'all need to get this nigga an eviction notice. Get a lawyer, get a courtroom open and sign the paper and take it and sit the pink slip on his desk like you do minority people. Yeah, like y'all do us. Yes. I'm not understanding, because it seems like somebody wants to leave because they know they might get locked up once they leave. Or maybe y'all gonna let him go to Florida and play golf again. Maybe y'all gonna let him just run. Because that's what it seems, that's what it's looking like. He's looking like he's setting up an insanity plea, y'all. Y'all don't think so? They got everybody saying, oh, the president is manic. Oh, he's going crazy. Oh, he's been going crazy ever since he lost the election. He's been feeling some type of ways, and he's been doing this, and he's been doing that, and he's been saying crazy things. No. He's been saying crazy things all motherfucking 4 years. He's been saying shit for the past 4 years. And before that, because before that, he was fucking with Obama about his birth certificate, saying all types of dumb shit. Then, and that was before he ran. So I'm not understanding what y'all. He is setting all of this up for he can say that he's crazy. Oh, I lost my mind. After the election, oh, get me a white jacket so they can fly him up out of here, and then we don't even know where he's at. Right, that part. That's exactly what the fuck they're gonna do.
Terry stalled relief for millions of you and issued the most toxic tally of pardons we have ever seen. 26 new Trump pardons tonight. Gifts to many convicted criminals that you know well, who did horrible things. Many admitted it. And then he left to go golf in Florida. After vetoing pay for the military, after leaving relief in limbo, millions of Americans don't have food for Christmas, let alone money for heat or gifts, and he knows it, and he doesn't sign the relief bill, and he doesn't veto it, so he knows nothing will happen. There is a gift in this moment, and I hope you decide to accept it once and for all. It is the gift of ultimate clarity about this outgoing president. Democrats, independents, real Republicans, you all now know, just based on the last 24 hours alone, this guy is the worst ever. He is the worst president we have ever seen. Period. He has not only proven to be incompetent, but he is indeed truly inhumane. He has denied the hungry. He has denied our warriors. He has denied a pandemic, and he does not give a damn about anything but lying about it all and faking his own greatness. That is the truth. It is demonstrated by everything we have seen. It must be his legacy. And those who have ignored and empowered him, those who have solicited this brand of his own horrible actions towards others, are complicit. He must be remembered as the worst, if only for this alone, and if only this is what we had seen, it would already make him the worst, on top of years of perfidy, of deceit, of lies, of viciousness towards those who need protection consistently. You literally have seen nothing to feel any other way, and yet you do, but no more. This has to be a bottom. He must be seen as the worst, and we must run away from him and this type of behavior as fast as we ever have collectively as a country before. Anybody who wants to continue his kind of just crooked ways must be condemned, and early, because this cannot be repeated. That would be a shame on us. The headliners he pardoned tonight, those who kept their mouths shut. Family, by extension. Paul Manafort, Roger Stone, and Charles Kushner. That is the father of his son-in-law, Jared. Law and order, the pro-law enforcement president. Give me a break. He just undid hard work of law enforcement who made the cases against these crooks.
Right.
This country pursued justice against those who did wrong. He just undid it. Not because there are new reckonings in the case, but because it's all about him and saving face. Both Stone and Manafort were indicted by special counsel Bob Mueller. They went to trial. They were convicted by juries of multiple crimes. Stone, a longtime ally, Manafort, his former campaign chair, and Kushner. You may not know about him, but I'll give you the thumbnail. That's all you need to know. He pleaded guilty to tax evasion and retaliating against a federal witness and lying to the FEC. He was prosecuted in the early 2000s by then U.S. Attorney Chris Christie. And then Christie, of course, became Trump transition chair. What's so bad about that? It's the guy's, it's the father-in-law. It's his brother and son-in-law's father. I mean, isn't that the right thing? Kushner is no ordinary white-collar criminal. This man set up his own brother-in-law with a prostitute and then sent the video to his sister. That is the kind of thing that only Trump would see a pardon available. He commuted Stone's sentence for obstruction of Congress, threatening a witness earlier this year before he was set to surrender. We know why he did it. Roger Stone is many things, but one of them is loyal to those that he sees as on his side. Trump returned the favor. Manafort has been home serving confinement after COVID. This is no mercy pardon. These are rewards. You notice what Manafort never did, right? Never talked about Trump. Not a word. Republican Senator Ben Sasse put out a statement tonight calling it all rotten to the core. Welcome to the party, brother. Welcome.
Let me tell you something. Trump got some of the most dangerous and crazy people out of jail. Okay? Y'all better start looking at the fucking news on some real shit. He got some of the most craziest people out of jail right now. And y'all gonna let him stay in the White House with missile codes and launch codes and he's running Mammoth and he's going